Greetings traders and welcome back. Thank you for joining me yet again. Chris here bringing you another survival guide. Today's discussion will revolve around the subject of how to get access to a funded trading account. This is the account that everyone dreams of. It's an account that has money in it that isn't yours. That's a wonderful idea in theory. So we're going to talk about exactly how to go through that entire process, especially if you're interested in looking at the Gauntlet Mini, you are already on your way. But without further ado, let's dive on into it and get on going. New traders to the trading landscape are inundated with the high risk and high capital requirement that comes with trading. If only there was a solution, a way that they could trade and make money with what they are doing with their trading process without actually risking or requiring a huge initial capital requirement. Well, there is. We have what is called a funded account. So what is a funded trading account? Well, a funded trading account is a proprietary trading account that allows a qualified individual to trade on behalf of a company. So the trader is trading with the company's money instead of their own. The concept here is as the trader is making money, the company is going to give the trader a portion of the earnings. Now, in most cases, the portion of the earnings is going to be far larger for the trader than it is for the company. So don't think that it's some weird pyramid scheme, because that's not at all what it is. The company is going to actually take a very small portion in most cases, especially here at Earn2Trade. So what does a funded trader do, or at least a prospective funded trader, in order to gain access to such a beautiful setup? Well, a prospective funded trader must first enroll for an evaluation program of some sort. This means it is some kind of training course or some type of final exam that has the concept of trying to reflect their skills and their competencies in order to better explain to the trading firm that they are worth the trading firm's money and time. This is a pretty simple concept. In order to gain access to a large amount of capital that isn't yours, of course the person issuing that capital wants to know that you're going to do good things, or most likely going to do good things with that capital, because at the end of the day, you're not going to go to jail if you unfortunately aren't able to keep up with the requirements, but you may unfortunately lose access to that funded trading account. And we'll talk about all of this as we continue along. The Gauntlet Mini and the classic Gauntlet here at Earn2Trade are examples of that final exam and training process that traders can choose to go through. So we will use the Gauntlet Mini and the Gauntlet experience itself as we further explain the process that someone might want to go through if they are interested in obtaining a funded trading account. In the funded trading account world, there are a ton of options to choose from, and I strongly encourage that you don't just take my word for it, but you do your research and search through Google, check out some reviews, and see and compare the different rates that the trading firm itself will take in the end. Analyze their business model, see how much money of your profits that you're going to earn with the account will you have to give away, what are the fees, etc., etc. Here at Earn2Trade, I do feel that we have a very, very competitive rate that does strongly favor the funded account trader. That means it is going to give the vast majority of the profits to the trader who is earning the profits, which as a trader myself, I feel that is exactly how it should be. And I'm proud of that. But for the example of explaining the process, we are going to use Earn2Trade's platform to show exactly the steps that one might take in order to get set up with a funded trading account. And the first thing to do is, if you go to Earn2Trade's website, if that's who you choose to go with, you'll notice that they have different account types. Here we have a picture off of the Gauntlet Mini page where we can see that we have a $25,000 account, $50,000, $100,000, and $150,000 trading account that the trader has the ability to gain access to. Well, the first thing that the trader or prospective trader needs to do is decide which one of these is right for them. You can see the breakdown of all of the different information here in regards to the max position size, daily loss limit, profit goal, etc., etc. All of this is available and clarified further on the site, but the idea is we need to select which one is right for us. So in this case, we picked the $50,000 account. We decided that's the one that we're going to go for. So that is step one. Step 2 is to simply choose the data provider. This means we're choosing the exchanges of which we need that real-time data pricing from. So if we're interested in trading crude oil, then we're going to select NYMEX. If we're interested in trading ES as well, then we're also going to select the CME, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, and so on and so forth. Relatively simple concept there, but also don't forget there is a location where you can apply a discount code. Now, they're not always available, but it is very, very frequently that Earn2Trade is throwing out some pretty incredible discounts, so make sure you keep your eye out for them. And if you have one, this is exactly where you're going to punch that code in as you're selecting your data provider. Step 3 is going to be a relatively simple step. We're just going to create our account. It's relatively self-explanatory. If our name is Bob, then we're going to put Bob in our full name box. If our display name is going to be Dr. Octopus, then we're going to put Dr. Octopus in our display name box. So on and so forth, working our way down, email, retyping the email to make sure that we didn't get any Tourette's of the fingers as we were typing our email the first time, which is so common in my world. Then we have our password section, and then we fill out our billing information, which is just going to be our billing address information on this page. It's not actually any payment information just yet, but other than that, it's a relatively simple step. So easy enough, moving along. And by our fourth step, we're already just about done with the entire process of getting it going. And that's the simple pay portion. Everybody loves spending money. Don't lie to yourself. It's always fun to buy something shiny and buy something new. And all we have to do here is input our buying information, which all of us are familiar with, and click this handy dandy complete purchase button down here. And that's it. We've done it. We have now given ourselves everything that we need in order to then begin passing our test. There are 3 main tips that I recommend before taking the exam to ensure your optimal chance of success. And at the end of the day, that's what we want. We want you to pass. We want you to be a successful trader, because if you're making money, then guess what? We're making money. It's a mutually beneficial relationship. And the first thing that I recommend is to pay attention to our educational content if you are trading here at Earn2Trade. At Earn2Trade, we have over 60 plus and growing, might I add, educational videos covering a various amount of technical and fundamental trading related subjects that will help further explain different topics that can give you some of the skills that you may need in order to pass the Gauntlet Mini or the Gauntlet itself. Number 2 is going to be use the simulator. Here at Earn2Trade, we provide you with a simulator account. It is an account that is going to track real market data. It's going to track the assets that you may already be interested in trading, but it's going to allow you to trade them with play money. This means you can gain all of the practice without any of the exposure. So while you're prepping yourself in order to pass, you can make sure that you're ready to pass by first proving that you can exceed and succeed quite well on the simulator account without risking any real capital. And then number 3 is follow the rules. This one is also a big one, and it is relatively quite simple. The rules as far as Earn2Trade's basis for passing the exam are going to be broken down into 2 categories. The 3 main rules are going to be stay within the drawdown and the daily loss limits, avoid exceeding the maximum position size, and don't hold positions overnight. That means being flat when the exchange closes. And then the goals to achieve during your experience are once again categorized in just 3 sections. We need to reach a specific profit target, which is going to be based on the account size. And once again, all of this is available for you on the site, so don't think you need to remember any of this right now. You need to trade a minimum of 15 days, and then also we don't want any one of your individual trades to account for 30% or more of your total traded profit. We want to see consistency and a continuous growth of an account instead of a one-shot winner like a lottery ticket. The list of advantages tied to becoming a funded trader is a lengthy list, and as such, I'm going to cover just the 4 best ones in my opinion. The first is the fact that it is risk-free trading. What I mean is, if you become a funded trader, you don't have to risk your own money. You're trading on behalf of the company, and you're operating with their capital, so you don't have to worry about the stress of losing your own money. Number 2 is start without a personal trading account balance. This means as you are trading, if you feel like you need to grow a savings account that is set aside just for trading, you can negate this entire process if you become a funded trader, because once again, you're not trading with your own money, you're trading with the company's money. Number 3 is going to be save yourself the licensing part. Becoming a professional trader on your own can be a very tough process. Depending on local regulations, you may have to get yourself licensed, pass certification exams, comply with an extensive set of rules, ensure an often high amount of capital requirement in order to just get going to begin with, and it just keeps going. But with trading with a proprietary firm or a funded trading account process, you can save yourself a large portion of that because the proprietary trading firm oftentimes gets to exempt you from a big portion of those events. And then number 4 is going to be trade from wherever you like. And this is really self-explanatory, and it's a beautifully freeing feeling. It is the ability to move anywhere with an internet connection. It's an awesome feeling to be not tied down, because anywhere that has an internet connection, you can go hypothetically with a laptop and do your trading process with maybe a few side screens if you're like myself, and trade away. That's all there is to it. You don't actually have to be present in any one office. That is one of the awesome opportunities about being a trader. And finally, we'll cover the most frequently asked questions around becoming a funded trader. The first one is, who is the Funded Trader program for? Well, the Funded Trader program is targeted mostly at traders who have experience trading or not a ton of it, but they're lacking the capital to make trading a full-time career. Number 2 is going to be, how do funded trader companies make money? Well, funded trader companies make money by taking a share of the trader's profits. Their share completely varies. Some companies take as high as 50% of your hard-earned profits, which is why I strongly encourage doing your research before signing up with any one company. And number 3 is, what happens if I lose all of the funded money I received? Well, in that case, you need to pack your bags and move to Cuba. I'm kidding, that's not what happens. But in this case, it isn't possible to actually lose all of the money that you received to trade with. Due to the fact that there are things like max drawdowns and daily loss limit, it protects the account, it protects the capital to allow traders to continue trading another day. Each max drawdown and each daily loss limit at each company is going to be different. So once again, I strongly recommend doing your research and checking out what it is with each individual account that you're interested in before you get going, so you're aware of all this stuff, and that way you can healthily avoid the max drawdown. So in conclusion, becoming a funded trader is an incredible opportunity. It can provide a trader without a large amount of capital to pursue trading as a full-time career, because logically, if we are trading with intelligent money management, it takes a larger account in order to maintain a healthy degree of profits by the risk-reward ratios that most traders encourage employing. But also, being a funded trader means that you have someone that is there supporting you. You have someone that is going to encourage intelligent trading practices because, once again, you're trading someone else's money and they want to make sure that you're doing well with it. That's an invaluable resource. Just like working out at the gym, everybody can get down and do a push-up on their own. But why do you think personal trainers are so popular? It's because it is someone holding you accountable. And as humans, that is something something that most of us thrive better under. The idea and the concept of being held accountable by someone else. And being a funded trader is exactly just that. If you are pursuing the Gauntlet Mini or the Gauntlet experience, I wish you the best of luck, and I can't wait to see you on the other side. I am so excited for you and your journey. I will see you all very soon. But please, before you go, click the like and subscribe button down below, and I will see you guys all very soon. Cheers, everybody.